Welcome, guys, to Kickz and Soul. Welcome to the episode number 3, and hope you guys enjoy the podcast.
Hey guys, this is Jamaican Reaper. Good to have you back, and hope you enjoy the show.
What up, Swesh 2308, aka Nike Ambassador, aka Mr. Jordan himself. I hope you enjoyed this broadcast and let us know what you think.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for listening in to the Kickz and Soul podcast, episode 3. We're in for a fun night with Jamaican Reaper, Swoosh, and Dr. Lacekickz. So listen up and listen good, because we've got some good chat for you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, he didn't say hey there.
Yeah, hey.
Hey,
What are
there.
you guys doing tonight? Ooh.
Oh, it's 9:31. I can start that.
Oh, yeah. It's like a 1-800 number.
Yeah.
Let's shout out to the people in Australia, yeah? Big
Yes,
shout out to
sir.
the Australian people, you know?
Yes.
Yes. I'll kick it. So, what video game did you grow up with? Was it like Super Nintendo, Sega? What did you grow up with, and why? And why did you like it so much?
Who goes first?
You go first, man.
What was it? The Super NES. Yeah, Mario
Top
Brothers.
game. Mario Brothers?
Yeah, Super Mario. Yeah, or whatever it was called. Like where you
Yeah,
just
when they first introduced Yoshi.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, that game was fire.
yeah. That was the thing. Yeah, no COD, no God of War, nothing like that. Just Mario Brothers. Yeah. And eventually I went on to PlayStation 2 and was GoldenEye. And
Yeah,
after
GoldenEye.
that,
Damn.
yeah, Need for Speed. Oh man,
Need for
was
Speed.
the thing back then. Yeah,
Now we'll go back to GoldenEye. GoldenEye was like all proximity mines everywhere. And you're
Yeah.
going around. If you spawn, you're dead.
I hate that golden gun, man. I swear.
I used to use the old RCP-90.
Yes, sir, double of them. Yeah, the double of them. Yeah,
Just-
you had 80 bullets in that bad boy.
Spray and wipe.
I gotta ask you guys, which stage did you guys hate the most on the
Yeah.
007?
Aztec, 100%.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Yeah.
But Jaws, that was horrible. I hated that. You did that on 008. That was horrible.
Yeah.
like for me, I've always enjoyed first-person shooters. Like anything, any shooting game. So like, it's never hard for me. I just enjoy owning nukes. So yeah, or trying to, anyways.
But you know the difference now on the video games, which is you can go online and you can play people around the world, but still, even though with that, there's still bots that you play with. They use
Yeah, I got one better. Think about it. That was like split screen. How many games now are split screen? None.
No.
Yeah, true. I know
You can't-
like the PlayStation gives you an option, but I don't recall any game that I played or would have
Now, though?
that's split screen. Yeah.
no.
Yeah. And that's remember how you used to cheat? You used to look at the opposition screen. You're like, I know where you are.
Yep.
And that's how you did it. You can't do that now.
Nah.
Yeah, but the game that stood out the most though, like over the years, Mortal Kombat Fatality.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, well done.
It's still these days.
Fatality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that fatality
Hey.
moves or
And it just got brutal now.
Yeah, can you
Yeah,
imagine, like,
yeah, what are we up to now? Mortal Kombat 11? And that
Yeah.
game's just like, damn, that's just,
There has the
Violence.
vitality on that.
oh,
Even
I love
Street,
it's funny because
Street
like
Fighter.
no matter what
Street Fighter, you a
game,
Street Fighter boy?
Yeah.
no matter what games we played growing up, there was never this whole video games, you know what I mean, makes you like violent as kids. Like, but these days it's like, video games are making people do this and do that. I'm like, no, because we all grew up in that era. And we
Yeah.
never did anything, you know what I mean? Like, we never thought that, what we saw in the game would be fun for us to do in real life. We never thought that. So it's just this generation has made everything just, I still play games. You know what I mean? But I hate the excuse that parents use that, oh, video games are making, you know what I mean? Kids do this and that.
Yeah, because remember GTA, when GTA first came out? And then obviously all the kids were like, hey, I want to do this and this and this. And obviously mum and dad would buy the game and then they actually look at it and they'd be like, wait a minute. This is not teaching my kids anything. Yeah.
The R18 ones. Remember they banned the first one?
It reminds me, like I said, I grew up in Jamaica. My mom could send me to the shop at 12 years old or even 10 years old to buy a beer or cigarettes. You know what I mean? No one, they wouldn't question you.
Yeah, man.
And I could go like, but, and my mom would curse whatever around me. But if I ever mentioned a curse word, or if she ever saw me drinking or smoking, she would knock the black off of me. You know what I mean? So it's a different generation.
Yeah, you can't hit kids now. You can't.
Because it's abuse. You know what I mean? They did something wrong and spank them, it's abuse. I'm like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah, and like 20 years now, they can sue you.
But being a father now, I think I'd rather have my kids playing games at home than being out on the street.
True. Very true.
Getting more and more like the States.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you know, it's not as bad yet, but you know, we have a couple of cases where teenagers been stabbing another teenager, which is, you know.
Yep. Too much Judge Judy.
Straight up the road from Bankstown, yeah?
I don't know, because like I've seen stuff that people shouldn't see, like growing up, you know what I mean, in the Caribbean or in Jamaica and stuff. So like the stuff that happens here, it's like,
it's
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like Jamaica has ghettos, and I mean ghettos. Like, and the first time like when I was here, someone was like, "Oh, you should see Mount Druitt." I was like, "Oh crap!" You know what I mean? Coming from Jamaica, and they were saying Mount Druitt was the ghetto, and I went there, and I'm like, "Okay, this is it. This is your, you know what I mean?" They did the same with Redfern. They're like, "Oh, don't go to Redfern, blah blah blah." And I went to Redfern one day, and I'm like, I didn't just go there just for the sake of going there, but we actually go through Redfern and stop off and do something. I'm like, so this is what they're telling me to be scared about. I'm like, no, these people need to go to Jamaica, man. Like, I saw the homes in Mount Druitt, and like the only bad thing I probably saw was the grass was maybe like 2 inches high. You know, like that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And a pair of PWs hanging from the.
Yeah. That's when there's crack in the area.
Yeah, but like I was at TAFE at the time, and I was basically there every day. Like, there's nothing that made me think, oh crap, this is bad. Like for others, obviously not having any other experiences, it is. But for me, it was like, no.
That's when I grew up. I used to play Double Dragon. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yeah.
Double Dragon Revenge and the one on Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
That's why I am the way I am. Jamaican Dragon. Sorry. So if anyone comes up to me, I'll be like, hey, I'm going to do a 360 kick.
Do you guys
I nearly pulled my leg muscle.
Do you guys ever play that Alien game in the Sega?
Well, there was Alien Trilogy on the PS2. That was fire.
Nah.
No, I didn't enjoy it.
No.
You didn't enjoy it?
No.
Oh, bro.
What about Tony Hawk on the PlayStation? You guys ever play?
Hell no.
Tony Hawk 2 was the bomb.
Yeah, I loved it. The very first one, I loved it.
Yeah.
Because it started bringing in manuals.
Never had a
I can't
PlayStation.
play games like those. Yeah.
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 As soon as you had the manual, you just kept going with the combo.
I've always just
They had the cheats.
Modern Warfare, COD, God of War, Killzone. Like, I don't even like NFL. Not like back in the day, I used to play that, but after a while, like NBA NBA 2K or whatever. I've never played a single one of those series. Never.
Really?
Yeah, I've lined up for COD, like at EB games, 12 midnight on release night, Modern Warfare and stuff, but not for nothing else now.
Nah, fair.
Nice.
Yeah, my first video game was Nintendo, the brick.
Yeah, so same as mine. Yeah.
And then you've got the
And then-
Super Mario up to number 3.
Yeah.
That was the bomb.
I think the only game everyone has ever played though, and it's all because of Nokia. Yeah, Snake.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh no, the Nokia 3380.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the
Yeah.
3320 or whatever it was.
Do you guys
Yeah.
remember those snake brick thing on the actual long pad?
No, I don't. Yeah, no, I
Tetris?
don't remember that. I had it on my phone.
I love Tetris also. Tetris was a good game.
Mm.
Yeah.
Game was fire.
No, my parents had the Atari
Oh,
with the
yeah,
action.
yeah.
with the-
The
the
one
action-
stick.
No, the toggle, the twist controllers.
Oh yeah.
ah,
So
that's OG.
they had they had tennis where you had the ball in between and it was like that.
Yeah, but
Uh,
my favorite game was Pong though. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pong.
Yeah. Wasn't it that on the Atari also? Pong, yeah.
Pong.
Yeah.
Now I feel young now. Legit, I'm like, yeah, that came out before I was born, bro. Like,
Yeah, this is early 80s, but the games are still available. You can still get them
yeah, true.
On the
on some of the-
retros. Yeah.
Yeah, yep. So my mate's got the original Xbox chipped with thousands of games.
that's dope.
So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you used to be able to do that with PlayStation, because I remember the first PlayStation I had him
Yeah,
chip.
that shifted. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
can watch the actual what do you call it, the DVDs when the first time comes out.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
And then
Wow.
it actually came out with the VCD first, and then DVD.
yeah. No, we used to have game nights and everything. So we'd change from Atari to Super NES to PlayStation to Xbox. You know, the old ghouls and goblins.
Mm.
Oh, bro, game.
What else was there?
Honorable mention. Super Contra.
Oh,
Super
Oh yeah.
Jamaican, well done. Yeah.
Yep.
The one on
That
Super
was-
Nintendo was fire,
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
and
my
I could
game.
never finish it.
I don't
It's too
think I
hard.
could ever finish it.
No.
I think I did it on easy and I did it on normal, but I could never do it on hard ever.
Yeah. My
But,
wife just yelled out Prince of Persia.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. Good game. Good game. I played
they
that.
released that on the 360 back in the day, and I finished it after 20 something odd years. And you're like, good game.
And because of that, I saw the movie. And then now that I've mentioned that, I've played all the series also. I think the guy from Spider-Man is coming in the movie. What is it called? It's an adventure game.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Uncharted.
Yes, it's coming
Yes.
out, and I'm looking forward to
Marky
that.
Mark's in it.
Yeah.
Not because of him, but yeah, because I'm not a big fan of him. But yeah, not a big. The game is, because I played the game and stuff. Yeah.
You're not a fan of him because of Max Payne? Have you ever watched Max Payne? That was trash. That was hot trash. And he
No,
was in
but
that.
I played what do you call it? Hitman, and I saw the movie also.
Yeah, the
I
Hitman's
enjoyed
good.
it. Yeah, Hitman is good. Yeah.
Mm.
Driver's a similar game.
Yeah, that's a good game.
Remember
Very
the
good
first
game.
game that ever came out? The
I
driver.
can never beat that first thing because you had to do
Oh,
a 360 pass. I'm like,
I
Yeah.
got addicted to that. The driver.
yeah, that
Yeah.
but,
I'm gonna ask the next questions, right?
Yep.
What do you guys think? Even though it hasn't come out yet, the Matrix movie.
Looking forward to it.
Mm.
I'm agreeing with Jamaican. It's an R-rated movie, and I think Keanu's, even though he's played the same role for the last how many years, but I think
He's
I
suited.
reckon, I think this is going to be good. He can't act, but I think he will kill it.
He can't what?
He can.
He can't
can't.
act.
No,
Sorry,
he
did
can.
Did
He
I
can.
stutter? He can't act.
Bro, he's better than Wahlberg. He's 100 times better than Wahlberg.
He,
So
he's
you know
done-
what I mean, Mark?
Keanu.
Not as bad.
Keanu can't act.
No, he can act.
Bro, did
Mark,
you just say
pardon
John
me?
Wick?
Fire.
Bro,
Yeah.
I hope he shows up. I hope John Wick shows up to your house.
Okay, I'm already right behind you. I know where you live.
I don't think I've seen any movie that's Keanu Reeves on that I never liked.
Neither have I.
Mm.
There's
Point
that.
Break
There's
was a
that.
damn good movie with Keanu.
There's that.
That was-
The Lake House. That was crap.
Yeah, true.
The Lake House, never seen that.
No, don't see it.
Sandra Bullock.
With Sandra Bullock and him.
Mm.
Oh.
I enjoyed that. Like, I've enjoyed everything with Keanu.
Mm.
Yeah, he is a good actor.
He is.
Have you called your kid Keanu?
He's better than Wahlberg. That's all I'm saying.
No.
Yeah, Mark
Have you
Wahlberg.
called
Yeah.
your son Keanu? You have, haven't you? You called one of your sons Keanu, haven't you?
No.
I've only got one son.
Oh, you only got one son?
Yeah, if I do get another one, I'll call him,
I'll call him Mark Wahlberg for you.
Swiss Junior.
Sweet Junior.
Yeah. Legit.
What else movie you guys looking forward to? Any Marvel movies?
All the Marvel movies.
Mm.
But
Oh,
the one movie I was disappointed in was the re-release of Dune. Yeah,
which one, sorry?
I enjoyed it.
Doom.
Dune.
Oh, Doom.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, but I didn't know it was like
I know.
The Doom with the Rock in it? That was absolute trash.
Well,
with who?
Oh yeah.
and
The Rock, Doom, the movie.
No, Dune. D-U-N-E.
Oh, my
Doom.
bad. Yeah, no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
Same
I
as-
saw it and didn't know it was going to be like a continuation. I thought it was just going to be like a full movie, and then at the end I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, so there will be another part, like broke that. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I think I'm looking forward to the new Batman movie, even though it's got Twilight Boy in it. I'm sort of looking forward to it.
Hey, don't diss Twilight. I
Yeah.
enjoyed
I
Twilight.
do. Hey.
I love that.
Yeah, I took a date there. That's how much I liked it.
I actually felt younger when I was watching it. You know, feel like a teen.
The
Oh.
only thing I don't, like I remember like when Affleck was going to be Batman, I was like, oh, I was a bit iffy. But I honestly would have preferred if he was still the Batman, because this guy, like with the mask on and everything, he fits the role. But once he speaks, it doesn't have that.
It's not Batman. It's not Bruce
Yeah.
Wayne.
Yeah, it doesn't have that. Yeah.
I will see how this one goes. The next Batman.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Who's the best Batman out of all the Batman movies?
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian Bale, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. Batman, what was it with the Joker with Heath Ledger? That's my favorite. Like, that's in my top 10 favorite movies. Hands
Yeah.
down.
He did well on that.
Yeah.
Heath killed it.
Mm.
not with Arnie.
With Arnie. Was Arnie the one?
Yeah.
I'm not a Batman watcher.
Mr. Freeze.
You're not a
Mr. Freeze.
Batman watcher. Come on, man.
You start watching it then.
Oh, they don't know. I'm
Yeah.
Batman.
I'm honestly looking forward to Venom too. I enjoyed the first
Yeah.
one. My son loved it. I'm like,
Yeah.
even though this one, his voice is a bit different.
Nah, you like it. I've seen it.
Yeah, it threw me off a bit. But yeah, I'm looking
Woody
forward to it.
Harrelson? That threw me off. Woody Harrelson threw me off.
No. He's a good actor.
He's a good actor.
Better than Wahlberg.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jamaican, you and I are going to have a chat after this.
You keep crossing me.
Woody Harrelson has his movies.
No, but
Yeah.
I think that the new Spider-Man movie as well is a movie to look forward to if you're gonna look at
Yeah,
Miles
looking
Venom.
forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they had Spider-Man with Venom and Carnage, I'm done. Like,
I
I'm
think
done.
Yeah. Just give me a collection.
Like
If
Maximum
that happens,
Carnage
just give me
sort of
a whole
thing,
collection.
that's fire.
Yeah, if that happens, give me a whole collection, bro.
Yeah. I'll go every week. Legit, I'll go every week just to say it. Him and Tom Hardy, and yeah, amazing.
So okay,
All right.
quick question. Oh, okay, I'll go next. So, what's your favorite all-time movie?
My favorite
Forrest
what?
Gump.
Favorite all-time movie?
Forrest
My
Gump.
favorite all time. Oh, okay, Forrest Gump.
One movie that you've seen at least 10 times.
Forrest Gump.
10
Love
times.
Good one, good one.
Yep.
Black Panther.
Yeah,
How
I've
many
seen it a
times have you
couple
seen
of
that?
times.
More
My wife said Mallrats. Loves it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna make your wife proud. Ever heard of Soul Plane? Anyone seen
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my
Soul
guilty
Plane.
pleasure. I love Soul Plane.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg, Method Man, Kevin Hart. That is a damn good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so tacky, but it's so good. Tom
Yeah.
Arnold. Yeah.
Like, for me, it's not my favorite movie, but the fact that I've watched, like, there's like 2 movies I watched like 100 times because of my son. And it was the Lego movie. One, like said, release a Kraken. Because they're like, yeah, I've seen that movie so many times.
10,000 times.
Yeah, and the other one also animated, what was it? Coco, I think it was called.
That's a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that movie maybe 15 times because of my son also.
Nice.
When I was growing up, it was
every
Braveheart.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love Braveheart and The Patriot. Oh, The Patriot I've seen like 10 times because of my wife. And there's another movie with Daniel Day-Lewis, the Mohicans. She loves that movie.
I gotta ask, guys, did you guys ever watch Edward's the Scissorhands?
Yeah.
Oh, when I was like 8. When I was 8 years old, I did.
And the other one.
What's the other one?
The other one?
Yeah.
What's the other
With
one?
Johnny.
No,
Because he had Sweaty Todd as well.
the X-rated one.
Oh, which one is that?
Well, yeah. Got Jamaican happy.
No.
Well,
Oh, Jesus, I better look it up.
I'll message you later.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Wink,
See you
wink.
later.
Wink, wink. Yeah.
Anyway,
Found that movie for you, Jamaican.
What about the Crow movie? Did you guys ever watch that?
Crow
Crow?
was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
they released like another 10,000 of them and they were trash. Brendan Lee, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he died. Speaking of
Yeah.
with the same accident as with Alec Baldwin at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yes.
No, yes. So I'm not going to comment on that, but it's very sad what happened.
It is, because I remember like a couple hours after seeing what happened, someone that works on the set said they insisted on, she was doing this movie and they insisted on using live rounds. I'm like, seriously, in this day and age.
Don't use live rounds, seriously.
Because the audience can tell the difference. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, ooh, they're using blanks in this movie. I don't want to see it. It's fine.
No.
I always assumed they were using blanks.
No, yeah, 100% blank.
Yeah, it's a bit sad what happens, unfortunately.
This day and age with health and safety, use blanks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Um,
All
Be done.
My question?
Yeah.
right, it's an NBA one. We'll change the subject from computer games and all that stuff.
Yes, sir.
Position-wise, how do you think?
Is that
Position wise?
Jamaican, relax just for 2 seconds.
How do you think the game has evolved over the past 30 years in the NBA?
I'll go first.
Yeah,
Can I go first? Can I go first?
Yeah.
I think I'm definitely going first. So the 90s obviously was a lot more hard hitting, more fouls. There weren't techs and all that sort of stuff. There was a mid-range shot. Now in this day and age, it's all about the 3-point shooting and pretty much a dunk. So obviously it's a lot more tactical. We've got load management now, not like compared to the 90s, and that's why Kawhi did what he did because he didn't have load management. But I think the game for me, I enjoy the game now, and I don't want to sound like an old head, but I think I miss the old, like some of the fouls that I see now in this day and age, they're soft. It's just like, and you flop.
Yeah.
I missed like sort of like around about the 2000 mark. The game was starting. It was still mid-range shots, and it was still like you had your Chris Webbers that were about the size of a truck.
Yeah.
And I don't want to take Stephen Curry's just an absolute god. I've watched him for the last 3 games. He's just killed it. But I think, yeah, for me, the 3-point shooting is the main difference in this day and age.
Mm.
Well, I think for me, right? For me, I think there's too much of a power team now these days, unlike the old days. Now there's a lot of there's a lot of team that's actually stacking up with super team. You know what I mean? Like power forwards and center and that
Yeah.
they have built into a super team. And I think these days they get paid a lot. That's why there's a load management coming in. Back in the days, their contract isn't even half of these things yet. You know what I mean?
30, 40 million. Tops.
Yeah.
The reason why they do load management though, like we'll use, okay, great example. I'm not bagging him. Like Ben Simmons is 25 years old. He's worth 127 mil. The reason why they do load management because the 76ers invest so much money into him. Like you've got a certain amount of time and all that sort of stuff. Kawhi Leonard, he was okay. Sorry, we'll take that back. Derrick Rose, so he'd be playing for like, he'd do training for an hour and 20, and then he'd play like a 44-minute game. That's why he did what he did to his knees. It wasn't because of the sneakers. He was just going.
Yeah.
Like for me, I enjoyed it back then, and I'm enjoying it now because the transition is different. Like Steph Curry has changed the league. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not just 3-pointers; it's the way he does it. You know what I mean? He just makes it
a lot
look
quicker.
and now everyone thinks they can do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like that. The fact that he's changed the game, not just because of the 3-pointers, which of course it is, but he's changed the game so much. And I enjoy watching him play. Like him, I like seeing LeBron play. Lillard. I like what's his name? Luka. Because Luka moves always seem so simple. Like when you watch the replays, you're like, how can they guard that? You know what I mean? He's not doing anything fancy, but it's so bloody effective. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I like the change, to be honest. Because back in the day, there was like I said, I'm a Knicks fan, and we used to see brawls, and even Charles Barkley got in a lot of brawls.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's not, I wouldn't say it's soft, but it's to protect like people these days because you know Americans like to sue. You know what I mean? So I think it's good to protect the players. And like you said, that's what they're doing with Ben Simmons. I'm not sure if it's to protect the players or to protect their investment. You know what I mean? So it's like so it could be both or neither. So who knows?
Yeah. That final series though with Cleveland and Golden State though with Curry in his prime.
Yeah.
That was a great finals.
Yeah, but he's playing like he's still in his prime though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he still is. Yeah,
he's still an absolute gun.
Guys, does anyone have a message before we? Yeah, does anyone have a message for the youth?
Keep being yourself, man. Do what you want to do. Don't listen to anyone else. If you want to wear what you want to wear, by all means, do it. Don't be pumped up by hype base and all that. Just be you.
Yep.
And for me, like, no matter how hard life is, once you get up in the morning, give thanks. Because trust me, I've been going through a lot the last couple of months and like pain on a daily basis, but I'm alive. You know what I mean? So I have to give thanks.
I love you, Jamaica. I'll give you a cuddle later.
Okay, thank you.
No worries, man. My pleasure.
Same
guys,
all around.
we will come back on the episode number 4.